Hey, so you're about to watch Angelina and her beautiful son Lucian detail her GED journey that ended during the COVID-19 pandemic. It's a beautiful story of resilience. I wanted to kind of give some context. This interview was done over Zoom, so it's a bit glitchy, but it's a beautiful story. Enjoy.
His name is Lucian, and he was born on the 18th of March, which is funny because the 18th of March was my first initial testing date. But then with the COVID thing, it got postponed to the future. So it's kind of, I guess it's kind of a good thing that it happened, a little bit of a blessing in disguise, because I would have had to reschedule my test date anyways because I was having a child on my test date. But yeah, he was born on the 18th of March this year. Being pregnant and having a child um, was my motivation to succeed so much, because if I am not at my best and I'm not at my top of my game, then my son doesn't have what he needs. And there's no way that I would ever allow him to not have what he needs. So the utmost success for me means the entire world, because he is my entire world. And without me being, like I said, without me being at my best, he's not at his best. So I actually wanted to like graduate with him, get him a little graduation cap and gown, take him in with me, and be like, yeah, we did this together. Because for a majority, I mean, he was still he was still in gestation while I was doing, certain tests. So to me, we did it together. And so like, I mean, we really did do it together. Um, and he's been a really good cheerleader for mommy's success. I love the entirety of the program in itself. The, the the instructors are amazing. They have absolute great personalities. They're just good people, and they are there to help everyone. And I have always really appreciated that. I haven't had much interaction with all of them, but I have had a good interaction with Brian. I really appreciate Brian as a person. Like, he's amazing. He, I can tell that I don't know, in my personal opinion, I feel like he's kind of the backbone of the program. I love how everyone interacts with each other, and I was actually really impressed with the fact that they kind of changed things around a little bit to where it wasn't just like set classes, that people could go in when they had a chance, so it more fit their schedule. I think that that would greatly improve a lot of people being able to get their GED, because it really is like, people who are trying to get their GED, they already have a lot of things going on in their life. And so it's sometimes hard for them to, settle down back into a class like setting like they did when they were in school, because, they're adults, they're working, they're parents, they have kids, and a lot of the times getting time to actually just like sit down in a class every single day is really hard. So I really like how they improved the structure, with it fitting other people's schedules, and with the online classes too. I think that that was really great. It was a pretty good process. With a newborn, it was a little, I mean, slightly difficult. I didn't get as much time to study as I had wanted to, but I did get some things down, and I went in with a lot of confidence. And I've always been pretty good at like math type stuff, and so I just kind of went through and did it. My advice is, even if you have to do it more than once, the fact that you do get it done, it definitely, like, it's a huge confidence booster. Like, the success of it, it feels so good. And honestly, it's motivation to get way more done. For me, once I got my GD, my next step was to go into college. I'm going to get my degree as a veterinarian technician. Animals have always been my passion. And so it's literally like, as long as you believe in yourself, as long as you stick to your guns and you do get it done, and even if you have to do it multiple times, just to know that the feeling that you get after that success is it's euphoric. And there's, few things that can match that, but to feel that confidence within yourself, to be able to build yourself up like that is truly amazing.